Pennsylvania. Tonight on tap, the mini stock, pure stock, mini sprints, micro sprints, and of course the micro sprint World of Outlaws will challenge the Path Valley Pack tonight at the Path Valley Speedway, May 26th, 1989. First on tap, qualifying heat number 1 in a mini street modified. Inside on the pole will be the 15 of Jason Covert. Outside Jason, the 60 of Rick Gutschall. In row 2, inside the 77 of George Dixon. Outside George, the 55 of Fred Sisney. In row 3, the 11 of Tom Cohenauer and the 12 of Barry Heffelfinger. In row 4, the 39 of Fred Snars. Outside Fred, the 001 of Rick Bookwalter. And in row 5, the 22G of John Gosshorn. Okay, the field is on the track. We'll be ready for the green from flagman Pat Snyder off turn 4. Okay, the 60 of Rick Gutschall back in action this week as he got eliminated last week in the qualifying heat early. So this is Rick's second appearance at Path Valley this year. No feature winners on the track. Oh yeah, 55 of Fred Sisney, who won last Sunday, on the track right now through turn 2, pulls into the number 5 spot. But out in front, the 15 of Jason Covert in second with 1 lap in, the 77 of George Dixon. Cohenauer settles in third, but comes to the inside of Dixon through 1 and 2. Okay, we had a couple cars up on the tires there. Sisney and Cohenauer tangle through turn 2 as the pace comes off. Turn 4, it's going to be Covert, Dixon, and Sisney in third. Cohenauer still runs for Bookwalter. Now up into the number 5 spot as a 60 of Rick Gutschall seems to have a lot of handling problem. Off 4, the 77 of George Dixon takes the lead from the 15. Now Sisney up to the inside as we got a piece of car out on turn 2. We're going to have to bring the yellow out as we got a tailpipe laying up on turn 2. So as the track personnel gets a piece of debris off the track, in qualifying heat number 1, mini street modified. 1889 for another fine evening of dirt track racing at the Path Valley Oval. As always, Rosie's Racing Videos films all the footage of all the races each and every Friday night. Two laps in, the 77 of George Dixon will lead the pack off turn 4. The 55 of Fred Sisney, as I said before, last week's feature winner, has moved up into second with the 11 of Tom Cohenauer running third. Bookwalter makes up the number 4 spot with Heffelfinger in 5th. Freddie Snars in 6th, comes up off of turn 4 with the hammer down. Now Sisney to the inside of Dixon down the backstretch. Fred Sisney on the inside off turn 4 will grab the lead from Dixon for the halfway flag. Now Cohenauer moved up into second. Off 4 it'll be Sisney, Cohenauer, Dixon holds down third, Heffelfinger and Bookwalter battle for 4th. Now Cohenauer to the inside of Sisney with 2 laps to go. Cohenauer will grab the lead through 1 and 2. So we've had 4 lead changes. Jason Covert led the race early. Then it was George Dixon who pulled up into the lead. 55 of Fred Sisney led for a couple laps, and now the 11 of Tom Cohenauer seems to be pulling away from the pack as he heads down the backstretch off turn 4 for the checkers. Off 4, it'll be the 11 of Tom Cohenauer. Sisney will get second, Heffelfinger in third. So the 11 of Tom Cohenauer, who has had his problems this year with the new car at Path Valley, hooks it right tonight and picks off the qualifying heat number 1 win to be set for the feature tonight. Hopefully we can get the show in without any rain as we Want to have to keep away from the Sunday afternoon racing. We'll be back for qualifying heat number 2 in the Mini Street Modified. In qualifying heat number 2, inside the 96 of Donnie Clark, outside Donnie, the 3 of Ed Bear. In row 2, the 5 of Harry Lehman. Outside Harry, the 47 of Darin Witzel. Darin in his dad's car tonight. In row 3, the 44 of John Covert and the 25 of Darrell Boer. In row 4, the 77B of Rodney Smith and the 64 of Ronnie Garlock Sr. In row 5, the 22 of Kevin Gosshorn, as the field is not right according to the lineup sheet. Kevin Gosshorn should be on the rear. So flagman Pat Snyder will sort things out. We'll be back. Is right. 77B, Rodney Smith should be on the rear. Now flagman Pat Snyder signals the field. Everything's okay. And we should have green off turn 4 for the second Mini Street Modified qualifying heat. 3 feature winners at Path Valley this year now out on the track. The 96 of Donnie Clark, the 3 of Ed Bear, and the 25 of Darrell Boer. Okay, it's Bear and Clark inside turn 4. It'll be Bear off turn 4 with 1 lap in. The battle's going to start up between Bear and Donnie Clark down the backstretch. Darin Witzel is in the number 3 position as we go up in turn 3. Clark goes high, and Bear pulls down in a low road off 4. Darin Witzel now up on the inside of the 96 of Donnie Clark as we set up and down the backstretch. 47 of Witzel now to the inside of Bear, but Bear's going to shut the door through 1 and 2. With 3 laps in, it'll be the 3 of Ed Bear, the 5 laps, the halfway flag, the 47 of Darin Witzel, the 96 of Donnie Clark, and the 44 of John Covert in 4th. The 5 of Harry Lehman in 5th, and the 25 of Darrell Boer in 6th. Off 4, once again, it's going to be Bear, Darin Witzel, and Donnie Clark. Okay, Darin Witzel seems to have the stuff to catch the 3 of Ed Bear. Handling is the only problem through the turn. As we pick him up down the backstretch. Bear sets up high in turn 3. Witzel tucked right in behind. A white flag for the 3 of Eddie Bear. Clark still runs the 3rd spot with the 44 of John Covert in pursuit. Covert now up on the inside of the 96 of Donnie Clark. And for the checkered, it'll be the 3 of Ed Bear as the 47 of Darin Witzel, and we got a close one for the number 2 spot, but I believe the 44 of John Covert will get second. John Covert will pick up the number 2 position, and the 96 of Donnie Clark gets 3rd. Bookwalter. Off turn 4, it'll be the 171 of Jim Shear, the 001 of Dan Bookwalter, and a 48 of Jim Salisbury. A big happy birthday goes out to the 48 of Jim Salisbury, who now runs in 3rd, up in turn 3. In 4th, the 71 of Bob Filmley and the 994 of Pat Barrett, but Shear continues to set the pace through 1 and 2. Halfway flags for the 171 of Jim Shear, the 001 of Rick Bookwalter, and a 48 of Jim Salisbury, as the 4th spot belongs now down the backstretch to the 71 of Bob Filmley. So their 4th and final qualifying spot as the battle goes on. Back around on the leader, the 2-lap flags for Shear, Dan Bookwalter, as Jim Salisbury in the 48 holds on to 3rd. The 994 Barrick in close pursuit. The white flag for Shear, Bookwalter, Jim Salisbury in 3rd. The checker will fall for the 171 of Jim Shear. Bookwalter in 2nd. Barrick will get 3rd. And the 48 of Jim Salisbury in 4th. That's going to do it for qualifying heat number 1 of Pure Stock Division. We'll be back for qualifying heat number 2 at the Path Valley Speedway, as Rosie's Racing Videos proudly presents dirt track racing at the Path Valley Speedway. Okay, as we get set for qualifying heat number 2, inside the 3C of Randy Motter, outside the 55 of Adam Yutzi, Sean Bilger and Dixon make up 2 as Huffman and Blair in row 3. The 15 of Dale Enders and the 32 of Charlie Myers. Whoa! Trouble in turn 1 as the yellow Blair flag, Ronnie Blair, is involved in the mishap. The 97 of Huffman and the 32 of Charlie Myers. We'll be back for a complete restart off turn 4 at the Path Valley Speedway under the lights, May 26, 1989. Off turn 4, once again, it'll be Motter. Bilger and Yutzi battle for the number 2 spot as the 15 of Dale Enders holds down a 4th and final qualifying position. Now the 49er, Ronnie Blair, gets low down in turn 3. Off 4 as we bunch him up. The 10 of Sean Bilger has taken the lead. The 55 of Adam Yutzi runs in 2nd. The 3C of Randy Motter in 3rd, Enders in 4th, and a 49er Ronnie Blair in 5th. Yutzi still holds down the number 2 spot. Blair now up on the inside of the 15 of Dale Enders, but the yellow's going to come out as the 97 of Huffman is into the infield. The 49er, Ronnie Blair, last week's feature winner in the Pure Stock Division, sets in the number 5 spot on the restart. Okay, off 4. Down the front stretch, the 10 of Sean Bilger, the 55 of Yutzi, and the 3X of Randy Motter. The 15 of Dale Enders in 4th, the 49er Ronnie Blair still holds down the 5th spot. As we set them up off 4 once again, it'll be the 10 of Sean Bilger, 55 of Yutzi, Motter, and Enders battle through 1 and 2. Blair now up to the outside of Enders, as Enders and Motter sort of hooked up there in turn 1. Give the 49er Ronnie Blair a little edge. That's all this guy needs to pick off a spot. The 49er Ronnie Blair now to the inside will get the 4th spot as he goes after the 3 of Randy Motter. Ron Blair up high. Okay, the battle continues. 3 cars battle for the number 3 spot back here. It's going to be Bilger looking at the 2-lap flag, the 55 of Yutzi, as Blair and Motter continue to go side by side through the turns. Now Blair up on the inside of the 55 of Adam Yutzi. Just can't hook that back end in to get by the 3C. Now Blair to the inside, slides it through turn 4 to get third. Honor and Enders are going to battle now for the number 4 spot as the 10 of Sean Bilger will look at the checkered off turn 4. Whoa, and the 55 of Adam Yutzi puts Blair into the infield. I don't know how they're going to rule this one as a 49 of Ronnie Blair got pushed to the infield by the 55 of Adam Yutzi. We'll wait for the tower to give the official results. Okay, the call's been made.